Good morning, everybody from beautiful Mexico. So some of you have asked for a makeup tutorial and I am gonna deliver that for you. This is the finished product. This is how I do my quick, natural makeup routine and the products I use. So let me show you guys that, and then we're gonna head outside because we have some big home build updates. I am so excited to show you guys. Let's get started. All right, everyone, so a few of you have asked for a makeup tutorial and I am going to give you a very quick one because you know I'm a mom of 4 and I'm always kind of rushing in the morning to get things done, especially lunch. So the first thing I like to do is my makeup, and I have to take showers at night because we don't have hot water in the morning. So when I wake up, my hair's kind of crazy. It's naturally curly. But if I do my makeup first, at least I know if I have to run out the door, at least my makeup's done. So let's get started on the most important thing for me, and that will be my castor oil. Now here in Mexico, it's gonna be in Spanish. But I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background on why I use this. So when I was a kid, I had severe eczema and very sensitive skin. My eczema was so bad that I just remember as a little kid, it'd be all over my hands and my knuckles, and I would cry and I'd go to the doctor all the time. None of the medication they gave me would work. And then as I became an adult, the eczema would go from here and it would go all over my face. It was miserable. And if you've ever had eczema, you don't always know when it's going to be triggered. A lot of times it was triggered in the winter, but it could have been triggered at any time. Then I started watching someone. Her name is Barbara O'Neill. Some of you probably heard of her. She loves the Lord, but she also has wonderful natural remedies. And she said that she uses castor oil, and it's a very natural remedy and it's very healing. So I use about that much, just put it on my hand, and I rub it in, and then I just rub it everywhere. My lips, my nose, my forehead, my neck, everywhere. So once I started doing this routinely, I do it every morning. I even rub it around my neck, and whatever is left, I rub around my hands. I do not get eczema outbreaks anymore. My skin does not break out. And you can put castor oil on moles, on anything that really isn't feeling great. Me personally, that's what I do. So every morning I do this, and then I let it sit for about 10 minutes. And this has helped heal my skin so much. Even Abigail uses it. Annabelle likes using it too. So it's natural and it goes right into your skin. So nice. It does not burn me, it does not hurt, and I haven't had any more eczema outbreaks. So I'm gonna let this soak in for 10 minutes and then I'll start the rest. All right, so I've let it sink in for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna give you the next product I use. This is a foundation, Maybelline, and I also use the Revlon Luminous. This one is a little bit lighter and a little more full coverage. So I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit on my hands like that, and I rub it in just like the castor oil, you guys. Like, I don't have anything fancy. I just rub it all in, and it goes on so smooth because of the castor oil. And then I'm gonna give it another couple of minutes, and then I pat it. I don't know if that's weird or not. So now that it has settled into my skin a little bit, I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. Now, I'm not a professional makeup artist, you guys. I have just learned my whole life how I like my makeup to look because all of my sisters and my mom, they have dark hair and they always had dark eyelashes and dark eyebrows. And then I was the redhead and I always had lighter eyebrows, lighter eyelashes. And when I got a little bit older, I just never felt comfortable. I was always like, oh my gosh, I wish my eyelashes were just a little darker, my eyebrows were a little darker. And so when I was a teenager, it was like the extreme. It was like Jersey Shore, like fake tan, tons of makeup, because I just didn't know what I was doing. So as I got older, I learned that I still want to look like myself. I still want to feel natural. And I didn't want it to be that extreme. Like, my kids tease me so much. They're like, your skin color is so white. And I'm like, well, you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. I'm always gonna be like that. My skin does not tan. And I always have a lot of freckles, but it's something I love about myself. Even my red hair, I do not dye my hair. When I was younger, I used to. I love my red hair now. So I just do a couple things just to feel good. So this is what I use for my eyebrows, but you can also use the e.l.f. palette. That one's really good. And it's kind of like a reddish brown. And so I just like to start right here, and I go up, and then like this. Now I'm gonna stop right there for a second, because now that I'm getting older, things go down. And so I used to go like this and then down. But now, just to give my face a natural lift, I go more across and not down. I go that way. Because, not that I am against anyone who gets Botox or fillers or anything like that, because they look beautiful, but fleshly wise, my body will say to me, oh, you should go do something like that, you're getting older. But I love that I'm getting older, and spiritually I know that that is such a beautiful thing, and I'm so blessed. And if I'm going to get gray hair, or if I'm going to get wrinkles, I'm going to tell myself that I love it, because I do. I love that I'm getting old, and I can grow old with my family. And there are some things like tweaking my eyebrows that can make me look a little younger and fresher. And so I just go across just like that, and then I kind of blend it only at the beginning so it's not so dark, and you can see the difference between the two. Do the next one, and I always tell Abby, because Abby's like, my eyebrows don't look perfect, and I was like, they're meant to be siblings, not twins, because that annoys me too, that my eyebrows don't always look even. And then I heard someone say that once, they're supposed to be siblings and not twins. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's okay then if they don't match up perfectly. Now, some people, their eyebrows do match up perfectly. Those people are true artists, because it is really hard for me to get my eyebrows to match up perfectly. And then again, I just go more straight towards my ear instead of down. Okay, eyebrows make a big difference, I'm telling you. All right, and then I use that same brown just to do my upper lid. And I really hope Abby does a makeup tutorial for you guys, because Abby can do her makeup all different ways. Especially when she's going out to like fiestas, things like that. She has her own sense of style. She doesn't copy anyone. She's never like, oh, this girl did that in the ranch. Like, Abby gets her own ideas and then just goes for it with her makeup. She's so beautiful. All right, next thing I'm gonna use is my favorite mascara. It's the Lash Paradise, and then they have one more that's really good. This one is my favorite as well, but I ran out of it. But these ones are absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have to show you guys the vanity I use to do my makeup. Okay, here's another trick I learned as a little kid. I went to my friend's house and she had an older sister, and when she put on her mascara, she'd put it on her eye and then she'd say blink. And so I don't just go up, I blink and I kind of go back and forth as I'm blinking. That has always worked for me. It gets it really down into the root. Look at how beautifully that goes on. I like this, feels very, very light on my eyelashes, but it's dark and thick, but it feels very light. So I love it. I mean, look at that, you guys. And I don't have like a thick set of natural eyelashes, and neither does my mom. I inherited that from her. But with this mascara, it looks like I do have thick eyelashes. And like I said, it washes off very easy and it feels light all day. And it does not hurt my eyes, because like I said, I'm very, very sensitive, and this is like the only mascara that doesn't hurt my eyes, these two, and they're both by L'Oreal. So I'm gonna tag all these products if you guys wanna try them. All right, next product, very important, because you guys see all this white going on right here? You wanna add some contrast. And this is me and Abby's absolute favorite, the e.l.f. liquid blush. You only need a tiny bit, because one time I put like 4 dots when we first got it, and Abby's like, you're gonna regret that. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I regretted it. So I'm just gonna put 1 dot there and 1 dot there, just like that. You don't wanna use any more than that, just trust me. And then I'm gonna use this like real fancy brush. I don't even know what it's called. You can see it already has a little bit of pink on it. And I just work my way down. So what I like to do is I have this imaginary line from the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth. And that's the line I try to follow. And I grab from the top and I go just like that. Because I don't like going into this area right here. And you can see just that little dot really gives you a lot. So you want to blend. There you go. Look at that compared to that. And then I use my imaginary line again. And I blend, 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 blend. And I just personally like this color blush. I'm gonna have to see what color it is, because it's not pink. It's more of a plum color. But I like to add a little bit of color to my cheeks. I'm not a super bronzy person, just because I'm a redhead and I have very fair skin. I don't think that like the bronze looks extremely natural on me. So I like to use the pink, and I even put it like under my forehead, and I put it under my chin, whatever is left, just like this, along my jawline. I also use the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This one is beautiful, but it's more of a flat color, and this goes on very light, and it just has a touch of shimmer to it, so that gives my face a little bit of more like a luminous color. So I just put a couple of dots. This you can put a couple more dots because the pigment is not as strong, and I just use my fingers and I go like this, and it illuminates my face and gives it a fresh, sun-kissed glow. And I put a little bit over my nose. Okay, then 2 more steps. With this little spongy brush, I just kind of dab everything evenly in, just like that. Okay, and then next is my lipstick. And you can use anything for lipstick, but this is what I have available to me here, and I will take this product as well, but it almost matches this like plummy color. They go together well, and it goes on light. And I'm very blessed because my mom gave me really nice lips. All my sisters and me, except for like when I smile, it like goes in. But perfect. And I just do my dibbity dab. And there you go, you guys. That is my morning makeup routine. I feel like it's super easy, but you guys let me know. And then I also have this. It's actually Abby's. This is just a clear shimmer. And if I'm feeling like I just want to be a little bit extra special, I might put a little bit on my nose and a little more up here. And I might just dab some in the corner of my eye like that. And then, like I said, if I'm in a rush and I didn't get to do my hair, well, my hair doesn't look terrible now that my makeup's done. But what I like to do, since I have natural curls, is I take my hair straightener and I just put a couple extra curls at the top. Or Abigail and I love to use this blow dryer right here. So if I'm not in a huge rush, I'll use this comb blow dryer. I'll take this product as well, and it just goes through my hair so nice, and it gives it a lot of volume. But today I'm just gonna put a couple curls in. And I actually use my hair straightener for curls. I don't know why, you guys. It's the only, I don't know how to use a curling iron. It's the only way I know how to curl my hair, and it looks a little more natural. So what I like to do is I might just put the top half into a little clip, and then I'm just gonna put like 4 curls on this side and 4 curls on this side. And this hair straightener heats up pretty quickly. All right, so I'm gonna show you how I do my natural curls. I take the hair straightener, I twist it this way, and I pull down, and then I turn it the opposite way and I pull down. And then I just kind of pull that curl a little bit, and I only put a few of these in my hair. So I twist this way and I go down, and then I twist this way and I go down. And like I look anywhere where I might have a couple curls that look funny. Maybe they're not as even with the other curls. Okay, that looks okay. And then I'll start on this side, this back. And I'll grab the ones kind of that are closer to my face as well. And I go this way, and then I just flip it back, and then I go the other way. And I pull it down just like that. And I have something, my daughter Abigail said we have Irish curls, where like some of our curls are really curly, and then some pieces of them are really straight. So you guys let me know if that's a real thing, the Irish curls, but that's what Abigail told me. Abigail has beautiful curly hair, but you know, when she was about 12 and 13, she went through that pre-teen stage where she wanted her hair straight or she didn't like it, and now she's finally getting to the stage where she loves her curls and she tries to embrace them. All right, so look at the difference that made. And I think I only put 4 curls in right now. And then I do the top right here, and I just let my part fall naturally wherever it feels like it. And then on top, sometimes I might have to do a couple more curls than normal. It just depends on how much time do I have to put curls into my hair that day. And right after this, I'm gonna bring you guys outside because we have some really big home updates and I cannot wait to share them with all of you. So this way, and then I'm going to switch it up this way. And I didn't even have to brush my hair because what I found works for me is when I take a shower at night, if I brush my hair in the shower and then I just go to bed and let it get messy while I'm sleeping, when I wake up, those messy curls just work for some reason. Okay, back down. And one more little curl. Okay, and then we'll do this side. And we'll do it like this. And then like this. Annabelle really wants to do a makeup tutorial for all of you. She's not allowed to wear makeup outside of the house. Like she'll put on lip gloss, but she loves to do makeup in the house. And she's actually really good at it. And she's so funny and so cute the way she talks while she's doing her makeup. It really is a gift. So I told her that very soon I would let her do her own little makeup tutorial on here for you guys, and she would just absolutely love that. She asks me every single day if she can do a makeup tutorial for all of you. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna put any more curls into this. All right, everyone, so that is my morning and hair makeup routine. And I would like to tell you that in the past, especially when I was younger, I used to buy like high-end brand makeup, but once I started to have more children, that was just not the priority anymore. I didn't like spending my money in that way because I had to buy them clothes or other things. So I found that especially L'Oreal, their products work exactly the same for me. Like this mascara is $9 compared to buying a $50 mascara. It works so wonderfully. Like, look at my eyelashes. And it doesn't hurt my eyelashes. So I want to take those products for you because as a mom and I'm over 30, I'm always looking for those things. What is going to be good for my skin? What can I put on quickly? And what is going to last me throughout the day? Because I am outside almost all day. I'm running around, I'm doing stuff for my kids, and so at the end of the night, I don't want to be like putting makeup on again to go out to the plaza or something like that. So even though your makeup does fade throughout the day, it fades in a really pretty way, and I don't have to keep reapplying. So this is just my natural everyday look. I want to bring you guys outside and show you an update on our home build. You guys are gonna be so surprised. I'm so excited. Just put a hat over the nice curls I just did because the sun can be wild out here. Oh, I can already see the dog. Hi guys, what are you two doing? Yesterday, my husband and I went and picked up 500 bricks, and my husband actually did all the work. He grabbed them and loaded them in. Two days ago, we put up our first really big beam. I think it's close to 800 to 1,000 pounds. So let me show you guys that, and then right after that, I'm gonna show you guys the staircase going up. Right after the stairs are done, the ceiling is going up. That's why we went and bought a bunch of bricks. So the bricks are gonna be used for the stairs, but also for the ceiling. All right, this is a really big moment. We are raising our first beam. I'm nervous. What if you cut it wrong? Did you cut it?
No, this is sketchy stuff right here.
This is sketchy.
No,
Wait.
like, we have these freaking beams up there. One of them started folding, so we had to put more beams.
Malo, what in the world? What in the Mexico is happening here? Why are you laughing? Ferd, are you not worried? Are you not worried, buddy? No, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Hey, puppy. You know he doesn't like that. Our dog Rockford, he's our male German Shepherd, and he does not like the puppies. My female German Shepherd Chica does, but Rocky does not. Is this how you're gonna have to do every beam?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Almost there. We have to get it to the very top. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can watch this. Okay, well now what? Oh my goodness, you guys. This was a little nerve-wracking to watch right now. That beam doesn't look heavy, but it's 800 pounds. All right, there it goes. It's so exciting, you guys. It is a huge, gigantic blessing. Yesterday, when they were getting started on the stairs and a couple other things, there was this big cement, like, I don't know if it'd be called a beam, but a support sticking out. And it looked really funny. And I told my husband, is that staying there? Because it just doesn't look right. And I was a little bit upset about it. And he goes, it has to, like structurally, it's supporting the stairs. And I said, okay, but I was upset about it. And then I stopped for a minute and I was like, why in the world would I be upset about an aesthetically unpleasing little thing that is supporting our home? So I had to go and I sat down and I prayed about it. And I was like, Lord, thank you for that beam that is supporting our home. Because I have to choose every single day how I'm going to look at things. Whether you live in the United States or Mexico or anywhere in the world, you have to take every day and decide how you're going to look at things. And I said, thank you for it. I don't care what it looks like. If it is supporting our home that I have dreamed of, it is a blessing. And then later that evening, my husband came in and he's like, you know what? We found a way to take that beam down lower so you won't be able to see it. And I was like, isn't that so funny? I think sometimes God waits for us to give praise. And whether that beam would have been taken down or whether it would have stayed right where it's at, I would have been content no matter where it would have been in our home. Sticking out or lowered down, it wouldn't have mattered to me because it is supporting our home. All right, so let's get started on lunch real quick. Those look wonderful. Oh, you gotta go back in?
Y le pregunté a la maestra si es así como te digo, nomás la fórmula del área y del perímetro. Yo le pregunté si...
Okay, everybody is back from school and we are going to go get started on some beans, tostadas, and longaniza, which is chorizo. Cristiano went to go get the big water jugs with my husband because we can't drink water from the sink here, even though some people do. I see kids drinking from the hose or from the sink, but most people get the big jugs of water. And it's so nice that my husband and Cristiano can go do that, because when my husband was in the States and I was here on the Rancho alone with the kids, that was the worst chore for me, was having to go to the store and get the big water jugs, bring them inside. It's like a big process. But let's get started on these beans. And real quick, I want to show you all the eggs we have right now. Look at all these eggs. And we actually eat eggs almost every day, and we still have so many. Okay, I need this banana pepper and onion for the beans, and then we get our fresh coffee in Ocotlan from this tienda right here, and it just smells so good. All right, let's grab these. The longaniza is cooking up really nice, but I'm actually making the beans without meat today. The thing I'm going to do is cut my banana pepper and my onion. Once your banana pepper is cut, I like to do thinner long slices, my onion, and a couple cloves of garlic. I'm going to put it into the pan with hot oil. And this is our favorite chile oil, and I'm going to use this to put in the pan. My chile oil in the pan, and now I'm going to add in my banana peppers, onion, cloves of garlic, and I'm going to let this cook on low for a couple minutes. Now that these have cooked through and softened up, and also the change in smell, you can tell when it's ready, we're going to add in the beans. Then we're just going to add in some salt. Now I think these are smushed up to just the right texture, and they are ready. I just need to try them, make sure they have everything they need. Just added onions to the chorizo. I like to wait till it's almost done, and it needs about 5 more minutes, and then I will let this rest as well. So good. Cristiano just got back with a big water jug, so I'm going to show you guys where we put them. Take this out, and Cristiano puts it right in there. Got it? And then we put this back in there.
Oh,
Good job. Love you. Thank you. That's how we get our water, you guys. So I'll take the cap off, but you see how it kind of goes up and down. That's how I fill my pots to cook in and water to drink. So now let's get our tostadas out, and this is the brand Tostadas that we buy, and I think they're actually locally made, but these are our favorite. They're just a little bit more crispy. But yeah, these ones are our favorite. Okay, let me get that started. We're gonna take one and add a scoop of beans on here. And then once you get your beans, you just spread them out evenly onto your tostada. All right, all three of them have beans. I'm gonna add the chorizo. Piece that chorizo out, and I just chopped it up so it's soft but also crispy. And I'm gonna put that right on top of the tostadas. I have the beans and chorizo, and I'm gonna add some lettuce on top. You're gonna grab your jitomate salsa, and you're gonna add it right on top. What also I really like is the Ortega, that kind of creamier sauce, and I actually know how to make that from scratch because they don't sell it here. So one day I'm going to show you guys how I make that. Look at those. So good. And these ones are Cristianos, and I'm going to make the girls. I'm going to try a bite of Cristianos before he gets in. He's outside doing his chores. Wonderful. All right, now that the kids are home, everybody's settled, everybody ate, it's getting a little bit later. Me and my husband are heading out to Ocotlan because we had to pick up some special Valentine's Day gifts for my little girls, and also Cristiano requested a Valentine's Day gift for somebody special at his class. I'm not sure who it is, but just that he asked me to pick up something special for her, I'm gonna do that for him. So me and my husband are gonna head out there right now. And I had to change real quick because as soon as I get back, I'm gonna go for a quick walk with whoever wants to go with me. Sometimes it's Abby, sometimes it's the little kids. My husband and I are gonna try to sneak out of this house without any of the kids throwing a big fit, and Abby's gonna watch them. But I think they'll be okay because they know that we're gonna get them something special for Valentine's Day. We made it to go get Valentine's Day stuff for the girls, and my husband was so excited to come that he wants to wait in the car. I'm gonna go and get stuff for the little girls, and then he is gonna go pay my parking ticket in just a minute. That I shouldn't have got because I put money in the coin machine. This is one of my little secret spots in Ocotlan, and they have just specialty gift items. And I only come here when it is a special occasion, a birthday or Valentine's Day. Okay, we got what we needed for St. Valentin. My husband's gonna grab some fruit real quick.
Anotamos, ¿no? Traigo brócoli, coliflor, papa natural, papa adobada, salchicha y agua de tamarindo.
Ooh, just a little bit of everything.
Y melón chino, por favor.
I'm gonna stop in the store right next door. I'll be right back. Those bags in the car. My husband's getting fruit, and I have one more little store to stop in, but I can't wait until the next vlog so I can show you guys me putting all the Valentine's Day stuff together. They have super cute stuff in here. Look at this. Very Merry lip oils. So cute. I got a couple things that I needed from here. The cutest little store. We are ready to head back home. Save me some fruit. It is actually cold and it's so refreshing. I used to not eat fruit from the streets and now my stomach's used to it. It's really good. All right, we are gonna head back home. On the next vlog, I will show you guys me getting all the Valentine's Day stuff ready. Or should I say here, Saint Valentin. And I wanted to tell you guys one thing that's different about living in Mexico, specifically our Rancho, is that they do not do Valentine's Day cards. So Annabelle made a couple for her friends, but in these tiendas, even in the bigger stores, they do not sell Valentine's Day cards. That's just not a thing here. So on Valentine's Day, they get to have ropa libre, which is just normal clothes, and then they get to have like fun little snacks and play outside and things like that. But they don't do Valentine's Day cards. But Cristiano is bringing a special someone a little gift. I'm so happy for him. All right, guys, if you have not already, please like and subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed night.